Hello, hello. This is my first time going live. Is there anyone in here? I guess I'm just gonna have to wait and see if anybody shows up. Oh wait, how do I show my screen here? Hello, hello. This is my first time going live. I want to do some niche research, but I want to show my screen here. I don't even know how to show my screen. What the heck is going on here? Pop out dashboard, send feedback. Hey, Ali, how are you? Thanks for joining the live. How do I show my screen? This is my first time. Share. Nope. Shoot. Probably should have edit. No. Cancel. Oh man. Oh, great. Not a good idea. Okay, expand menu. Well, what I wanted to do was do some niche research. I did some digging here, and I was looking up some niches I wanted to share with you guys, but I don't know how to share my damn screen. Pop out dashboard. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to talk to you about them anyways. So there's a couple things I wanted to do on this stream. Basically, I just wanted to, answer any of your questions, go over some niches with you that are going to be trending for the next month in June. If you guys wanted to like me to go over any niches, you can pop them in the chat. I can do a little research, trademark checks, anything that's on your mind, anything that I can help you with. I'm trying to get this channel monetized, and I need to get more watch time. So I figured if I do like a long video like this, maybe go for like half hour, an hour, just depends like how things go on live here. And then we can, hopefully I can get some more watch time so I can get this channel, freaking monetized. It's been like almost a year now. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, pop them in the chat. But I wish I could just show you my screen. Anyways, so June is coming up tomorrow, and there's a few niches that are going to be selling very well in June. Now, the first one is Pride Month. The second one is Gun Violence Awareness. And the third one is Alzheimer's Awareness Month. So those are three niches that you can focus on right there. And if I go ahead and just do a little research in the chat, or not in the chat, but if we just do a little research on merch by Amazon, and if I just check to see how much competition there is for like the gun violence one, I'm only seeing, at least as of right now, let me go check the third page. It's going to be, let's see here. Let me scroll down to the third page. So on the first page, it's showing me 742 results. But if I go to the third page here, we're going to see it's still showing me 742 results. So the first niche is Gun Violence Awareness Month. Let me go ahead and put that in the chat so you guys can check it out. Okay, it says I couldn't find any way to cross niche the gun violence niche. Okay, so the first way that I always think about when it comes to cross niching is going to be like using the demographic. So it could be mom, dad. Those are like the first ones that come to mind. And when if you just go to merch, let me see here if I can find one. There's actually one that says moms that want gun control, basically. Let me see if I can find that one. If you just type in mom and gun control, you should see it. I'm looking for it right now. I saw it the other day when I was doing a little research. But that's like the first way. And then what you can also do, if you're looking for a graphic, is you can use the messy bun. That's the mom with the sunglasses and her hair up in a bun. That's a good one right there. You can also cross niche it with women. So I'm seeing other niches that are saying like women's bodies are more regulated than guns. I did a design like that. I put it up last year when Roe versus Wade was going on, and I put it up on TeePublic, and that sells pretty consistently for me. So those are two ways right there that you can cross niches with mom and with women. Let's see what else I can find here. Control guns, not women. So it looks like the majority of the cross niching is just with women here. You can also do mom. Let's see what else you guys, if you have any other questions in here. Okay, which niche to focus on for the month of June and how to advertise on Amazon. So like I was saying, the three, well, I'm going to go over a few. So you got the, Pride Month. So LGBT, that's a really good one. I've been selling one that's with drag. Where is that one? Actually, I sold three today, actually. Where is it? So the one that I have is, what does it say? Drag is not a crime. So that's one of the niches that I'm selling well for June. The second one is Gun Violence Awareness Month, and then the third one is Alzheimer's. But there's another niche that I started to get some sales in, which is going to be the class of 2024. So right now it's the end of the school year in the United States. And so everybody is graduating as a senior of 2023. But so now all those juniors are going to become seniors. And so the next class is going to be senior 2024. So that's one that's good to get into. The only thing though is if you do a little research on that niche, you're going to see it's actually pretty competitive already. So, I mean, I'm still going to be uploading into that niche. That's the next niche I'm going to get into. But you can also do class of 2025, class of 2026, class of 27. I sold a t-shirt on Etsy yesterday for class of 2027. That's for the freshmen. And if you do a search on that, like class of 2027, there's barely like any competition. So those are some good ones right there. If you just go to like Creative Fabrica, that's where I like to get a lot of my designs. It's pretty easy. I mean, I don't know if you guys are signed up on there, but you can design yourself. Sometimes I like to do that, but it's just so much easier just to go to Creative Fabrica. You click on the POD filter, and you can get a whole bunch of designs basically, and you can just upload them just like that. So to respond to our Allie's question, which niche to focus on for the month of June, I'm going to be focusing a lot on those class of 2024, class of 25, class of 26, and class of 27. Then when it comes to advertising on Amazon, I do a very little bit of advertising on Amazon. So I just basically have a couple campaigns for my best sellers. And then I'm spending maybe $3 a day, and I'm not doing anything too crazy. But I don't know, what tier are you guys in? Me personally, I'm in the tier 8,000. I've been kind of stuck there for a while. I don't really know what I need to do to kind of get more, to bump up to 10,000, but I've been at 8,000 for like a year now, I think. But if you can type in the chat what tier you're in. I don't know if you guys are in the lower tiers or in the higher tiers. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything. Okay, what else can we talk about? I want to do like a mastermind. I used to do, I got into making money online first with Kindle Direct Publishing. I don't know if you guys do that or not, but, and I joined this mastermind group, and we would hook up like every Saturday, and we would just bounce ideas off each other. And it was very helpful. And that's actually how I got into Merch by Amazon. There was a couple guys, this guy named Oscar, another guy named Dave. And basically they were telling me about Merch by Amazon, and I started to, do a little research, and I got into it. And I've been doing Merch by Amazon for maybe like 6 years now. It used to be really good in the beginning. It was like the Wild Wild West. Oh, so, okay, it says you're at tier 100. I've heard that Amazon tiers you up when you fill 80% of your uploads. Oh, jeez. Let me see where I'm at. So I have live designs, 47%, live products, 9.3, products with sales, 3.7. Okay, so I got to get more designs up. Okay, because I think I have the sales. Okay, well, that's good to know. How are you guys' sales going today? So far for me, I got 5 sales. I got 1 return, and I'm at $27. You guys getting any sales today? One thing that I've been doing to kind of increase my revenue, I don't know what you guys are pricing your t-shirts at, but I'm just tired of pricing my t-shirts low, man. I've been selling t-shirts at like $13.99, $14.99, $17.99, and it's just a pain in the butt to try and make money that way, because you're making like $1, $2 every sale. And so I just say, you know what, screw it. I need to make more money, so I'm just bumping my price up. So I bumped up my prices to everything now for the most part. Like every time I get a sale and I see that it's a low, like whatever it's selling at, it's $13.99, $19.99, I'm bumping up to $22.99 or $24.99. Whatever's going to give me a $7 or $7 to $10 royalty. And so that's why I've been able to have a pretty good day the past few days. So like I said, five sales today at 27. If I didn't have that return, I'd be above 30. But I had one t-shirt that sold and gave me a royalty of $7.11 twice. And then I sold 3 tank tops for $17.67. So that's one thing that I also wanted to kind of talk to you about today too, is don't be afraid to, price high. When you price low, at least in my opinion, it makes it look like it's a cheap product. It's kind of like suspicious. Like, why is this t-shirt only $13.99? But if it's $22.99 or $24.99, it makes it look more valuable. And right now, at least, I'm in Mexico, but in the States, it seems like everything has gone up. There's a lot of inflation. So, prices are going up. And that's pretty much the market for a t-shirt, between like $20 and $30. That's pretty much like a normal price. Especially when you're buying something, online. It's very, what is your tools to find trendy niches? Okay, so I like to use Merch Informer. So let me show you there's a link that I use. Where is it? Let me pull it up real quick. This one right here, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the chat. And so this is the link that I use for Merch Informer. And what I will do is I will just go to that link, and I will have it on US and then on t-shirt. And then a lot of times I won't even put anything in the third field. I will just leave it blank, and I'll just hit search. And what is going to happen, it's going to take you to Amazon. And then what you want to do is you just want to wait for it to load. And then you want to go to the top right corner where it says sort by. And then what I like to do is I like to click on that. It's going to default to featured. And then what I'll do is I will just wait for it to load, click on it. Then I will scroll down and I will click on newest. And my internet's kind of slow right now, but I wish I could show you my screen. If anybody knows how I can show my screen while doing this live, that would be very helpful. Maybe I should have thought of that before I did this live. This is my first time doing a live. So, okay, so you go to that you go to Amazon where it says sort by, you click on newest. And what you want to do is you basically want to look for like duplicates. So the other day I was on here and I saw a bunch of these political massa shirts. There was like 3 of them, and I all noticed that they had a BSR. So they were new shirts, and massa is it's like the political shirt, kind of like MAGA, but it was instead of MAGA, it was saying "Make America Straight Again." And I actually mentioned that niche in one of my recent videos the other day. But basically, I just like to go to that website, click on that link, type in USA t-shirts, leave it blank, hit enter, and then you go to where it says sort by, and you click on newest arrivals. And then what you want to do is you just want to scroll down, and basically you just want to look for duplicates, basically. So right now I'm scrolling down, I'm looking at it, and I'm seeing there's a lot of Juneteenth t-shirts. Okay, the only problem with Juneteenth is like it's just so saturated, and for me it's kind of hard to kind of niche down or cross niche in this niche. Now I did have a really my Juneteenth shirt. I had one on Etsy like 3 years ago, and it made me a whole bunch of money. But ever since then, it's just gotten way too competitive. So I don't even really bother with that niche anymore. But I'm seeing a lot of end gun violence. There's Awesome Like My Daughter. That's for Father's Day. That's popping up. The Pride Month Demon, I made a video about that yesterday. School's Out Forever 2023. Let's see, what else do we have here? Ally Cat, I Look Bent Over. Okay, so there's 4th of July is coming up. Sorry, Can't Lake. Okay, so now that we're in June, some other niches that are good are going to be the summer niches. So you're going to have camping, you're going to have the lake, and you're going to have the pool. Right? So there's a lot of people that are going to be, going camping, going hiking, going to the pool, going to the lake. And so what you want to do is you want to research those type of niches. right? And you're going to see, I remember last year, there was a whole bunch of pool shirts that come out, families take their kids to the pool. And so you want to see if you can find any good like pool shirts, lake shirts. I have a one lake shirt that sells well. It says "I pee in the lake." That's a pretty funny one right there. Now, when you're doing these, you want to make sure that you have the tank top selected, because a lot of people are going to be using these for tank top. So let's see, what do we got here? I'm doing merch and I'm in tier 10. Can you advise to out from tier 10? Okay, so if you're in tier 10, you basically got to focus on like trending niches, because that's what's going to get you sales basically quickly. People are going to be buying things. So like I said kind of earlier in the beginning of this stream, focus on maybe some like pride niches. You can focus on some gun violence, gun control niches, Alzheimer's. That's another one. How many designs do you have in TeePublic? In TeePublic, I have a lot. Let me just check real quick. So if I go to TeePublic, so TeePublic is actually rated. A lot of people think TeePublic sucks, but I actually really like it. I do better on TeePublic than I do on Redbubble. The problem with TeePublic that a lot of people don't know about is that you have to email them so that your people can actually see your designs. So where the heck am I? Let me go to my storefront. I'm just pulling it up right now. Okay, so I have 3,154 designs. And this month I'm at $108. Now, last year I was making like $250 a month on TeePublic. But TeePublic is really good. I get sales every day on TeePublic. I would definitely recommend the 4 websites that I upload to are Merch, Redbubble, Etsy, and TeePublic. I used to do a lot of Spreadshirt, but I just kind of got burnt out. It's just, uploading on all these websites is just kind of too much. Plus, I wasn't really seeing the return on Spreadshirt, but it still gives me like $50 a month. I have probably 1,000 to 2,000 designs up on Spreadshirt. So that's another option. I also used to do Zazzle, but Zazzle's website is just I find it so confusing to use. So I don't really bother. And Zazzle is more for stationary stuff. So paper, envelopes, things like that. But plus it's just so hard to understand how their website works. I probably make like $50 a year on Zazzle. But yeah, don't sleep on TeePublic. Get your designs up. And then once you have your designs up, you want to check to see if you can actually find your designs. Chances are it's probably that you're not. And so what you have to do is you have to email them and you have to say, hey, can you make my designs so that people can actually see them? Now, before you do that, you want to make sure that you have everything set up in your actual shop. So you want to make sure that you have a nice looking shop. You want to have a banner photo. You want to have a profile pic. You want to have a little description about yourself. You want to have you want to have a little, you just want to have your shop looking credible, or what was I going to say? A social media link. And then once you've done that, email them and ask them to make your shop live. Okay, what do you think about the Redbubble tier system? I think it's unfortunate, man. It's too bad. Redbubble is a great platform, but I was making anywhere from $150 to $200, a month. I even did $300. I remember one month, and I just got my royalty for last month, and it was only $65. So basically, my royalties got cut in half. I also have about 3,000 designs up on there as well. I've been with them for about 6 years. I basically just have a lot of sales and been on there for a while. And then when they put out that tier system, I was on the lowest tier, which I thought was kind of weird. But it's their platform, it's their sandbox. They make the rules, and so basically I can either complain about it or I can just accept it, adapt, and just keep rolling with the punches. The only thing with Redbubble though is you have to have be in really low competition niches with Redbubble. I just find it's just too hard to compete because since the barrier to entry is so low, you don't have to get you don't have to apply merch. You don't have to pay Etsy. It's anybody can just basically just go on there and upload a design, and you can, which is kind of good in one way because you can get sales right away, but there's just so much competition. Okay, if I have a t-shirt that sells organically with 2 sales every 3 days, if I want to advertise on Amazon, should I launch an automatic or manual campaign? If automatic, what bid to do? Okay, so I do the automatic ones. Should I launch an automatic manual? So an automatic campaign is what I do. If automatic, what bid? Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends on your budget. Me personally, I'm doing $3 a day. I think that's a good amount. I would say the max would be five. I wouldn't go higher than five because then you might kind of spend a whole bunch of money and not get any sales. But yeah, I think start off with an automatic, do, 3 to 5, whatever you're comfortable with. Probably start off with three would be better, and then go from there. How to find the keywords and with what bid? I would like to have a strategy. Okay, so for the keywords, you basically just want to find some other like successful listings that are kind of similar to yours, see what keywords they are using, and then just basically use those in your own listing. And then I would say automatic automatic campaign, $3 a day. But yeah, I should probably do some more advertising on Merch by Amazon. I prefer to just go organic, so I don't have to spend. But if you can, it can work very well if you can get a good campaign going. If you can get something basically to hit. Let me take a quick sip of coffee. Okay, so what other questions do you guys have? What else can I help you with? You guys like that I'm doing these streams, these masterminds? Should I be doing more of these? Maybe next time I'll do it where I can actually show my screen. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Where are you guys coming in from? You guys from the States? You guys from Europe, Middle East, Africa, Asia? I'm born and raised in Mill Valley, California, but I live in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Been here for the past 18 years. You're from Europe. Okay, cool. What country? Are you guys full-time online? Do you make a full-time income online, or do you guys have jobs? Me personally, I'm Norway. Okay, cool. Nice. Morocco. I used to live in Spain, man. A lot of Moroccans in Spain. Yeah, you guys are crazy, man. Yeah, a lot of good times there, Spain. Okay, let's see. What else? So what other problems are you guys having with like Merch by Amazon or print on demand? Are you guys on Etsy? Etsy is my best platform. That's a really good one. With Etsy, you're really able to like basically manipulate the algorithm. Or I feel like I'm able to, because I've just kind of figured out the way that it works, like what niches to get into, how to do my titles, free shipping, sales, the photos. You can do like 24-hour sales, which is really cool. So Etsy is probably my best and my favorite platform. I have 2 shops on there. I do print on demand shop, and the cool thing about Etsy is like you don't just have to sell T-shirts. They sell I sell mugs. I sell PNG files. I sell like aprons. I sell all types of kind of stuff, because with merch is basically, T-shirts and, cell phone cases or pop sockets. They haven't really branched out too much. I mean, they have the pillows, they have the tote bags, but I never really sell any of those. It's basically just T-shirts and hoodies. Hoodies are really good because you can make a really good, royalty. You can price high. So price like, between 40 to 50, that's going to give you a $10 to $15 royalty right there. So when it gets to like winter, you're going to see those hoodie sales pop up, and you're going to see your royalty go up as well. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what are things I can talk to you guys about. So let's see if I can find any more. Let's go to Redbubble and see if I can find any trending niches. So Redbubble. If you go to Redbubble and you just type, if you put your cursor like in the actual search, and you just start typing in letters of the alphabet, you're going to see it's going to give you like trending niches. So you're going to see like a little white arrow that's kind of ticking up like the stock market. So if you just go with like A, you're going to see it says all progress takes place outside the comfort zone. Amanda the adventurer. After all these years of fishing, my wife is still my best catch. Now, sometimes you have to check these because they could be trademarked or niches that could get you in trouble. I'm just going through the alphabet here. Okay, bro, we out teachers. So that's actually a niche that's also trending very well on merch and on all the print on demand platforms. So bro, we out teachers. Bro, we out teachers, end of school. So another niche that is also trending a lot right now is the end of the school year. So check that one out. Let's see, what are the I heard that Etsy is like second best PLD website, but the thing is that they always suspend my account in like 24 hours. How can we avoid that? Yeah, so that seems to happen to a lot of people. I'm not too sure why that is. I'm trying to think. I think I heard or saw why that might be. Do you have when you set up your account, do you have who are you using for your supplier, your fulfillment company to fulfill the t-shirts? Do you have that already like set up? So I remember I was using Printful, and I remember right away I had that as my production partner, so they knew. What do you think about stickers in Etsy? Okay, so yeah, really good question. I actually just uploaded my first sticker. I'm using Printful. I'm charging like $5 for the stickers, but I think that could be a really, really good niche to get into, a really good product to sell. So once I'm done, like I kind of have this plan. I'm going to do my 2022, or I'm sorry, senior 2024 niche. I'm going to do all of those. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to go to Etsy and I'm going to start doing a whole bunch of stickers. I'm going to see if I can get those stickers to hit. And then once I've done that, I'm going to do like Tumblr wraps. I don't know if you've seen those, but you can do Tumblr wraps, sell them as PNG files. I sell a ton of PNG files on Etsy, and it's great because it's just like merch. You get a sale, and it's just basically money that gets deposited into your account. And the way that I have it set up on Etsy is I get paid the next day. So with merch, you have to wait a whole month. When if I get a sale like right now, I'll get paid tomorrow on it. So that's nice. So definitely stickers. Then I'm going to go to Tumblr wraps. I like to use Midjourney. If you guys haven't checked out Midjourney, really cool for like AI art. But those Tumblr wraps seem to be selling very well. The only thing is the price isn't that high. So I see a lot of people only selling for like $2. It's going to be you're going to have to sell like a lot of them to make a little bit of money. But maybe I'll try like $2.50 or something. I sell my PNG files for $5 and they sell all day long. Okay, what do you think about, are the niches that are trending on Redbubble also trending on Merch by Amazon? Okay, so you have to check. So like the other day I went in there and I saw that, that fishing one, and it wasn't really trending that much. So you have to check. So what you do is you go to Redbubble, you type in the letters, see what's trending, and then you just copy and paste that keyword, and then you go to that link that I sent you guys in the beginning here at the top of the chat right here, and then you type it into Merch by Amazon, and you just do a little research, and you see if it is selling, if it's trademarked, when they have been uploaded, things like that. Okay, you use Printful. Okay, so I'm not too sure why. Yeah, that seems to happen a lot on Etsy for some reason for people. Did you have your your bank account thing set up? Maybe it's because you're from Morocco. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows, man? Did you email them, ask them why? Maybe do a Google search on how to avoid that, because it seems like it happens to a lot of people. So I'm sure there's probably some type of answer, some type of solution. I would Google it, see if you can find out, and then try again, basically. How to find the keyword niches. One thing that I noticed about this year is that, I remember last year there was just so many trending niches. I remember when the summer there was the Roe v. Wade. It was very easy to get sales with that niche. And then, October hit, Q4 hit, October, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and there was a whole bunch of trending niches that were pumping out. This year I've noticed it's been kind of slow. That's why I haven't really been doing that many videos, because I just haven't really been finding that many good niches. Like there used to be a whole bunch of political niches. Now there's not that many political niches. There just doesn't seem to be as much trending stuff like there used to be. So that's kind of a little disappointing. Hopefully that will change. We do have an election that's coming up, so we might see some more, trending niches with that. But I don't know, with merch, like I started off really slow and then it like really went up and I was doing like $1,000 a month and I was like, man, this is awesome. And now it's dropped. Now I'm doing like $500 a month, $400 a month. And, that's why I started to raise my prices because I'm like, I need to, get my income back up. How much are you guys making a month on merch by Amazon? Type in the chat. Me, I'm making like this month, I'm going to do about like $400. So nothing like too crazy, nothing too crazy to brag about, but it's still $400 and it just gets deposited right into my bank account. I don't have to do anything. So let me know how much money you guys are making in the chat. Nothing to be ashamed of. We all start off with like, making basically pennies. So if you're not making that much, no big deal. That's how we all started there. Eventually, you got to be consistent with merch. You got to be patient. That's one of the tough things about this business. We all want to become millionaires overnight, but that's not usually the way that it goes. Usually we have to be patient. We have to fail. That's how we learn, is by failing a whole bunch. And then, after we failed a bunch, we're going to see what's actually working. And then we can, hopefully, start to get some more sales. Let me try and think of what are some other niches that I'm going to be getting into for the summer. The summer is actually a slow time for merch by Amazon. If I post a trendy design, is it better to price it low or advertise it and price it high? If I post a trending design, is it better to price it low or advertise it and price it high? You try both. What I do is I will post it and I will price it low. I will not advertise it. And then once it gets a sale, right away, once it gets its first sale, I'm bumping it up to $19.99 or $22.99. Because if it's trending, it's probably only going to be trending for a week, 2 weeks, a month max. And then there's going to be another trend that's popping off. So I want to maximize as much revenue or as much royalties as possible. So I just want to get it sold once, all right, so that I get it ranked, and then so that Amazon sees that it's selling, so it'll kind of push it up in the ranks a little bit more. And then once it gets that first sale, then I'm just bumping up the price to $19.99, $22.99, $24.99. But I'm not advertising any of my new listings. Oh, a really good niche that actually I just popped up into my brain, right, what I was thinking, is the Eclipse 2024. So I made a video about this about a year ago. You can go back and check. But I don't know how long you guys have been on merch for, but when I got on merch back in 2016, 2017, there was this niche that came out that had to do with the eclipse. All right, there was the eclipse. I don't know when, 2017 when it was, but you should have seen the money that people were making from this niche. It was like people were making like 10 grand a month off this niche. And so there's another eclipse that is coming up, and it's in 2024. All right, and I actually have a couple designs, and they're already selling for this niche. And actually, I just bumped up the price. Like, I wasn't going to keep it low just so that I can get it ranked as high as possible, so that when 2024 does come around, it would really pop off. But I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to bump up the price now and just, hopefully believe in the design. People seem to like it. But check that out. It's Eclipse 2024. Not too many people know about this niche. But if you can get some designs popped off for this niche, and what a lot of people will do is they'll take solar eclipse and they will cross niche it with the year, so 2024. But another thing that people will do is that they will cross niche it with the location where they're at. So like they'll do like an eclipse 2024, like Montana, or eclipse 2024 Argentina, eclipse 2024 Florida, for example. So that's what I saw a lot of people doing. Basically, just taking that niche, cross niching it with the year 2024, and then cross niching it with any location. And you can pump out so many designs because you have 50 states, you have so many cities. You can pump out a whole bunch of designs with that niche. So this is actually a really good niche or tip that I have for you guys. Check out this Eclipse 2024. You're gonna see there's still not that much competition, but this could be a really good one for you. All right, so I just want to thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. This is my first time, like I mentioned, doing this live. I'm trying to get my channel monetized. I have the subscribers, but I need the watch time. So I'm at 1,500 hours. You need to get 4,000 to get monetized on YouTube. So instead of making those like short little videos that I do, I figured I'd make, do a live like this. Now, the only way you get watch time for this is that, because I'm going to put this or publish this on my channel, and then once people watch it, then it'll count for the watch time. So instead of just doing like a $10 or 10-minute video, this one's going to be like, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. So hopefully it'll get me some more watch time. Yeah, you're welcome, Ali. Thanks for joining. If you guys want me to do more of these, just let me know. I can do these like once a week, and we can just brainstorm. We can mastermind. We can, all try and get on the same page. Remember, we're all in the same boat. I'm not like a master or a guru. I'm a regular guy, just like you, that's trying to make money on merch by Amazon. The only difference is that I just have probably like a little more experience. I've just been around a little bit longer, so I've seen a little bit more things. So I can like kind of help you guys out that way. I have more experience. All right, but remember, it just takes one design. All right, never forget that. It just takes one design to change the amount of money you can make on merch by Amazon. So just keep pumping out the designs. Don't give up. You got to stay consistent. You got to stay really consistent. You got to keep pumping out designs. Don't give up. You got to fail a whole bunch. And if you do all that, I promise you, you'll be successful and you'll be able to make a good amount of money. And if you live in a foreign country like me, like Mexico, somewhere outside the United States, where, the dollar goes really far, then, if you can have a good month where you're making $500, $1,000 a month, it could change your life. All right. So just keep pumping out those designs. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream here. If you want me to keep doing these streams, just comment, let me know. And thanks so much for joining. All right. So appreciate all your questions. Hopefully we can do this again, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. You guys have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.